Oh hey guys, welcome. This is my Battlefield 3 commentary. I've been playing the beta, the Battlefield 3 beta. Hasn't everyone? I mean, you've probably seen about like one of these videos in your sub box by now. I mean, come on! If you're anyone on YouTube, you're doing Battlefield 3, right? Am I right? Yeah, a little bit. Probably not. Not right at all. Anyways, this is my PP-2000 commentary and my first impressions commentary. And first of all, I need to say something about Origin, man. Origin is gotta be one of the weirdest. Oh man, I don't even know where to start. I mean, blatant ripoff of Steam aside. I mean, aside from the looks of it a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it is basically. I mean, you can't say that Steam isn't as useful as Origin or whatever, vice versa. But I mean, Origin's only gonna have the EA games and everything like that, so I think that it has less of an advantage than Steam, which kind of goes to everything. And oh, look at this! Look at this! Oh, 1, 2! Oh, then I had to reload. I was like, oh, F, because this gun has like crap. You need you definitely. And then I threw a grenade. Look at that! I was like, oh, I didn't know that grenades could get caught on bushes, and so I threw a grenade basically at myself. That's how pro I am at this game, guys. Actually, I mean, like, this game is really tough. I mean, if you got that Call of Duty mindset when you come into this game, you can kiss that mindset goodbye. You will not do well in this game if you play it like Call of Duty, which I totally do still, but, and I don't do very well. This is probably, like, my best game. I mean, I probably played, like, 4 or 5 games, like, recording them all, and then I was like, man, I sucked, like, all that time, because I got, like, less than, or, like, just 1.0, or, like, just under 1.0 KDs, but that's something you could expect. Like, seriously, you're really, if you're just starting, if you go download the beta today, and you go into it with that gonna kill everyone and stand out in the open mindset, and then I swear, that guy just, like, glitched away or something. I didn't see him, but, like, oh, he's gone all of a sudden, and I was like, oh my god, freaking out, there's, like, a ghost or something. So, you know, and, this game, man. This game is actually pretty fun. It's a lot more fun than I thought it would be, but I think that's because no one's using vehicles yet, and, like, totally just, like, carpet bombing, like, the spawn zone, you know? How that kind of goes and stuff. Oh, first death. But, you know, you're gonna die eventually. You're probably not gonna see a whole lot of those, kill streaks that you saw in Call of Duty. And, I mean, you'll see them in Modern Warfare 3, no doubt, because that game's mechanics are just work differently, and you'll have all this extra, I don't know, you'll have all this extra kind of power in Modern Warfare that you don't really have here. And, yeah, so at this point, I'm actually going to tell you guys right now, I think we lose this match, but I still did pretty well in it. And then, like, oh man, there's something coming up. I was just like, oh, now I'm paying attention. No, no, it's not here. It's not here. It's not there. See, okay, right around this corner, there's going to be a guy. And I remember this because I was so frustrated. There he is! I was like, oh yeah, I got this guy. And then look at that, I emptied a whole clip, like, right into his face. And then he doesn't die at all. And, yeah, the hit detection can just, like, bug out insanely in this game. At least in the beta so far. And, when stuff like that is in a game, even a beta, and something like that is it's still gonna affect your impression of the overall game. I'm not even joking a little bit. Like, just having a game, like, is cool. For free, of course. You can go download this right now. But still, I mean, it's just one of those things, man. First impressions is everything, and if a game isn't working, then, yeah. So you guys just saw what I just did right there, right? That's a radio beacon I just put down, and a radio beacon enables you to be able to set your own spawn point. And it doesn't disappear. It doesn't disappear. I own that guy. It doesn't disappear when you switch classes. So initially, you probably always want to have your recon set, because you want to be able to set your spawn point. And I'm wondering where the hell that guy went, because oh, he's right there. And then I'm like, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure I die on this next guy because I try and knife him, because knifing is really slow in this game. You should probably not do it unless the guy's like AFK or some crap. But look at this. Look, okay, what was that? And then look at this. What? I emptied my whole clip, like, right into him. And he was like, oh, nope, I'm not even looking at you. I'm going to kill you. So there's the beta for you. Right? And that's what I'm talking about. Back to the first impressions thing. That's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about first impressions, guys. I know that the game is going to be way better than this. But still, I know it's beta. I'm not supposed to be like, first impressions, it's beta. Thanks a lot, SH. But honestly, I could care less. It's still my first impressions of the game. This is the first map. And honestly, look, see even that again. I emptied like so much into that guy. So at this point, I was like, this game must be bugged. Like I must just be bugged. And like, cause I had 3 for sure kills. And they just like glitch out and appear on top of me, and or you know, I just die. And a lot of you guys are probably like, "Oh, so you suck so much." And yeah, I suck. Okay, I'm not trying to say that I'm like the best at this game. This is just a first impressions. Okay, like it's just a match that I did relatively well, and I get like 1.5 KD or something like that. It's nothing crazy. No, of course not. But it's something that I had fun in this match, even though we lost. But still, those 3 kills, I think those are pretty much the only 3 that I was like, oh yeah, those 3. But after that, I started picking up a little bit of kills again. But as you can see, my weapon isn't really good for the whole like bum rushing situation. It's got really good stability, so it's really good for picking off like 1, 2 people. 3, I would say, is the absolute max, unless they were just like lined up and you just like headshotted all of them or something like that. Then I'm pretty sure that you're gonna be kind of not getting more than 3 kills, definitely. Unless you're just like, unless you get the extended clip. That's the other thing though. This weapon has an extended clip on it. I haven't unlocked it at this point yet, but I have unlocked it because this is future me speaking. This is past me playing. So future me says that there's an extended clip for this gun, and it bumps up your ammo to 41. I would say for this gun, it's pretty much necessary. If you put the extended clip on this gun, then you're doing good. Like, cause this gun has really good accuracy. It takes about like 4 shots to kill someone. So I mean, and in this game in particular, I don't know if you guys feel the same about it, but the controls like sometimes feel pretty floaty. So I just picked up a nice little kill there, and I saw the nade, and I was like, "Oh f, I must be getting out of here." So I booked it up those stairs, and then I was like, "Oh, I better throw a grenade over there." And then I got lucky with like an awesome little like basically panic spray. And then I was like, "Oh my god, there's 3 guys behind there." So I just try and like take them out, but then yeah, there's the low clip thing coming. If I had the 41 shots on that clip, I bet you I could have picked up those other 2. Those guys did not expect me to just like be like herp a derp around that corner and you know kind of just like sit there and do all that. So that's cool. So yeah, what are the other impressions I get for this game is that well, this is okay. Let's talk about the round, I guess, like this type of match. This is the beta, obviously, and there's only 1 map in the beta, at least the public beta. And basically, what you do is you rush. It's called rush, I'm pretty sure. So you rush these points. I'm on defense right now, but you rush these points, A and B, and after you get A and B, basically what happens is like the level goes to the next stage. So it kind of like changes your settings because you're moving on, you're progressing through to the next stage of the level, which I like a lot. Actually, it's a really good idea, and I like it a lot. And it makes it so that you're not stuck in one area for a long time unless you're really good at defending. And most of the time, it's okay, but, you know, sometimes it's better to just kind of, I don't know, it's better. I like the offense better is basically what I'm trying to say. Is I like the offensive position better because it's a lot more fun than defending. Because when I'm defending, I got a nice double spray right there, or I got an assist and a kill. So, yeah. So basically, this is a really good spot after you get advanced on twice. This is the 3rd level of, or this is the third progression of this stage. So basically, what I'm trying to do is we're trying to keep these guys from coming up the escalator. There's like 3 or 4 ways to get up here, but everyone chooses the easiest way, the closest way most of the time. So what ends up happening is a lot of dudes pile up right at this escalator because it's so convenient because you can either go to A or B right away. And I just got resurrected right there, which is awesome. That's what you want to be doing as a medic. You want to be resurrecting everybody. And I can resurrect people too, but I'm stingy. So I just like to throw out the medkits and like keep myself up. And healing in this game, you don't just you do heal over time, but it's not as crazy. So like you can't just sit back for like 3 seconds. And then I started realizing that there's like 4 guys behind here. I'm like, oh F, I wish I had my extended clips, but I didn't have my extended clips. But then I just started like Ramboing it a little bit. And I was like, man, I wish I had my grenade, but that guy had to resurrect me, so I don't have my grenade anymore. But I was like, I better just put down some of this, and I'm like, oh yeah, some pistol kills. Here we come. I think I get like 3 pistol kills. What? Yeah! Here comes the next. Oh no, the grenade. Never mind. But yeah, so I get a couple good pistol kills. I get a couple good kills in this game, but it's nothing crazy. It's nothing, nothing super fantastic. But man, there's a lot of glitches in this game still, and I know it's the beta, and you're supposed to be like, hey, you know what, this'll be fixed. This'll be fixed by the time, launch will fix it. So, but you know what, I don't know anymore, because you know what ends up happening is they don't give themselves enough time to work out all the bugs, and then they just release it, and they're like, F it. And then, like, all the people on PC, or... I'm playing this on PC, by the way. And all the people on PC are just going to be like, herpa-derpa, with their, like, with their broken-ass game on launch day, and half the people can't even play it. I mean, if you have, like, the best of the best computers, then most of the time you'll be able to play these games. But, I'm not even talking about, like, graphics computing and capabilities and stuff like that. I'm talking more about like the bugs and the glitches and just like everything that makes the game just like not work. And it seems like recently there are a lot of games that come out that just don't work on launch, and it's gotten to that point where it's just like, what happened to the days where they would be sure everything is working like at least 90% before they release it. Now it's like 60% or less. It's just like, what? We'll patch it. We'll patch it. That's the kind of mentality that is kind of going around these days on the PC, at least. I feel like most of the time when it's on console, it's still pretty good, but other times it's not. So at this point, I know that everyone is pretty much not at my level yet, as in this part of the level. So I just kind of like chill here, and I was hoping that some people will go this way, but it turns out this area, not that common amount of people will come through here. I still get like 3 or 4 kills, I think, but not a lot of people decide that they're like, yeah, this way is the best way, and I shall go that way. It's more like a few stragglers end up going by, and because they're like, man, I'm gonna go the way less traveled, and I'm gonna go the longer way. So as you can see there, I'm in first place. I think I hold first place this entire match, and really, I didn't even play that well. So you could kind of get how people are playing this game right now, and how bad everyone is. So if you want to get good at this game, now is the time to start playing. You can just go download the beta and start playing, because man, you're gonna need to change the way you play. And I mean that both in a positive way and a negative way, because you know what? Call of Duty references and comparisons are inevitable, but they are very different games. And this game is much more focused on team play. And by team play, I mean like you actually have a squad, and your squad has like 4 or 5 people in it. I think it's like 4. And you can actually spawn on your squad mates and all that kind of stuff. So it's more, it wants you to act like a team. It wants you to work together, move together, employ strategic teamwork to, get through the game, and just win out of the win basically. To win, you will have to employ some teamwork or something. Yeah, basically. And that has both benefits and downfalls, because most of the time most of the time, right, is just like, yeah, that guy's a dumbass, but like the other half of the time, then you got like the guy who's really into it and who wants to really work as a team and stuff like that. And all the classes are really towards teamwork and everything. Every class has a specific role. And everyone can shoot and everything like that. So everyone has firepower, but every class has a specific role. You got got the medic class that can heal everyone up. You got the support class, which has like ammo. The engineer class, which can take out tanks and vehicles, which there aren't any of. So you end up seeing people who are using the engineer class just to have like rockets and stuff like that, and they basically can take out walls and stuff like that. And there's actually some areas in this game where taking out walls, or in this map at least, where taking out walls is crazy good. And then I get lucky right here, and I get that guy up in the window. I was like, oh, MFG, I thought I was dead, and then I did die, so, you know. I'm not very good at, like, knowing where to be yet. I'm still pretty new to the map. I mean, I've played it, like, 10 times or 20 times or whatever. I guess I'm not that new to the map. So, really, I just suck. But, but you know what? It's fun. And that's what it really comes down to. The game is fun. I really hope... See, this is one problem about the squad system, and that I like more in terms of, like, the Call of Duty spawning system, is, yeah, sometimes you get spawn locked in Call of Duty, but at least it's not like, oh, spawn headshot, and then you'll get those people who camp the recon areas, like where you put your little radio things so you can spawn there. You get people who camp those, and I didn't realize that guy was an enemy for like way too long. I was like, oh, that guy's crawling, and then I was like, oh crap, he's an enemy, so I killed him. So here, that's the thing I'm talking about, the radio beacon thing. So I'm trying to set my spawn. Sometimes that's really glitchy, like you can't even plant it, and that's probably because you need like enough room to spawn or something. But I swear there's this one time where I tried to place it like 20 times in this like wide open space, and it did not work. As you see my face get blasted off by this rocket. But yeah, so but it really sucks when you spawn like right on top of your teammate. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna help my teammate because this game is a team game. And then, like, as soon as you spawn, there's, like, 3 guys shooting at you. Or the same thing. But luckily, this time, that guy wasn't actually camping my spawn. I just, like, spawned, and I spawned behind him because he didn't look back there for my radio thing. And why should he? I mean, it's like, oh, I'm gonna check for radio thingy. Not, like, this early. Nah, you'll get that later on. But you do get those people who camp the radio things. They literally will not even play the objective, and they will just sit there and rake up a big KD, because what ends up happening is when you spawn, you get like this fade in, and it kind of sucks because you know, you have to, like, it fades in, and like by the time it fades in, you're dead. But yeah, so I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of my first impressions, kind of explanation of Battlefield 3. And everything like that. As you can see, this is kind of the achievement area where you kind of get like a bunch of XP and junk for playing the objective or winning, and then using whichever class. And every class has something to unlock like constantly, so you're always unlocking stuff, which is awesome. And the more you play that class, the more stuff you'll get for that class. So it really encourages you to kind of stick to one class and get it to an area where it has got some good stuff, and then, you know, kind of switch it up. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it.